2, 8, 4, 5, 2. Wait. What y'all want to tell them?
Subscribe to Dexter.
It's your boy Dexter TV, and I'm back at it with another video. You hear me? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Give y'all a little motivation on, fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? Part 2, being there for your kids, and missing out on a lot of things could really dictate your future with your kids, And what I mean by that as in, don't show favoritism to your kids, because I see it daily, each and every day, and I ain't trying to call nobody out in specifically, so feel some type of way about it. I mean, I'm only telling you what God love, and that's the truth. So, I say you should always be there for your kids no matter what it is, and don't show favoritism, because when you show favoritism, that child not gonna forget that no matter the age, and that child go get to start acting out, you know what I'm saying, and not know how to control itself. And then once they get to being in public, they ain't gonna know how to act, because they gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna act any kind of way, you know what I'm saying. Then nobody care about me. And then when they get to start going to school, parents not paying attention to their kids more, they get to acting up in class, talking back, gang banging, selling drugs, doing drugs, or anything. Or females, they get to sleep with multiple men once they see their mother with multiple guys, they ain't cool. Be careful on the company you keep as well, you know what I'm saying, because having multiple guys or multiple girls around your child is not cool, because if that child really don't understand and you got them in there at a young age, they gonna be like, oh, well, now I got 2 dads, oh, now I got 2 moms. And then some baby mamas, well, excuse my language, some kids' mothers and some kids' fathers, they bitter like that. Oh, I'm a show off this and that, just to make the mother mad or just make the father mad. But at the end of the day, if you truly love your kids, why cause all that commotion? Just let it be then what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be there for one child, try to be there for the other. Don't show favoritism just because one child got more going in life than the other child, or you got one autistic kid and another one straight, or you got one kid that's actually good as hell and another one just bad as hell, or one good at sports and another one just sit back and chill. It's no matter what type of race or anything wrong with you, you should always love your kids the same, you know what I'm saying. And you don't have to whoop your child for everything they do, you know what I'm saying. Communicate with them, talk to them, ask them what's causing you to act the way you acted, because I can tell you for a fact, I got a lot of kids that I still reach out to this day. They still got other couple kids that don't reach out back to me, that I used to train, and I just try to check up on them. I know it's been a little long while, but the kids never get out of my prayers. But as I say, I got a 9-year-old son, you know what I'm saying, Malik Jamal Tabor. I know a lot of people see me post him, and I haven't been in his life for some years. I said some things in the past, not gonna say I did. I said some things in the past that led up to the situation for my disappearance out of his life. But and I blame myself for the situations and the people that I was around. I don't blame nobody else. I accept my wrongs like a man. I was wrong. I apologize to every single person that I needed to apologize to. You know what I'm saying? And there's still people that still don't accept my apology to this day, when the only thing I said was words. But we'll save that for another time. I put it in God's hands, and God's going to always answer my prayers like he did with my son. I mean, I wasn't in my son's life for some years, and it's eating him up now that I am in his life. Our communication is not that strong, but he'll go about a few days without talking to me, probably a week or so, and whenever he texts me or I text him, the love be mutual. You know what I'm saying? We could go a freaking 2 weeks without talking to each other. Then he'll see that I'm on the game, and then boom, he'll freaking send me a squad invite. We get on there, we bonding, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And he play basketball, you know what I'm saying. I love it, because at his age, I wasn't doing what he was doing. I wish I was. I wish I had parents in my parents in my ear pushing me the way that he getting pushed, you know what I'm saying. And by me not being there, he don't really lean on me much being a mentor because, like, you know, I didn't miss so much out of his life, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, God forgive me for that situation, that all the stuff that I did, but I'm doing better as now, so me and him could come together, you know, because I see a lot of things in his life that he need to fix them in order to become a better kid himself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's not perfect and he's still young and he got a lot of time to grow, but like, we have to be there for each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand people say like their kid, their best friend, yeah, but you only supposed to take that to a certain extent, like, you know what I'm saying? Because once you got a child and you like, oh, that's my best friend, then that child gonna start to treat you like a friend, and you know, so much respect not gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is between me and my son. But like I said, I'm trying to be there each and every day for the remainder of my life, no matter what I gotta go through, no matter what gets said to me, done to me, or anything. Father God, I pray that you give me the strength to make it through the rest of my life healthy and safe. And I wish the same thing for my kids. And I wish I'd be there any activity and every activity. You know what I'm saying? I'm never too busy for my kids. I'll leave work at any time. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be that father. I want to be that father to, you know, be at every basketball game, every football game, every soccer, baseball, any sport game, anything you got at school that you need me to attend, I'm trying to attend. I don't care if it's grandparents' day. I'll play like I'm your grandparents. They don't got to know. Just for me, just by me being there for you, that makes my heart, you know, feel better, because like I done been through so much, you know what I'm saying, with my kids, like, you know, and me not being in a couple of them life back then, it still eats me up today, because like I'm still young and I'm still growing as a father. Like I'm steady making mistakes, you know, and I'm still learning from mistakes I done made in the past. But like, you know, I love all my kids the same. And then like again, like by me not being there for my son, it's hard on him for another man to, like, you know, show him love, because like he never got that from me his whole entire life. Like, you know, I spent a few times with him, but like now it's just like, it's always, you know, he try to be so tough, like he don't have no soft side, you know what I'm saying? Like I told him I love him, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what you mean? You know, stuff like that. And like I was like, dang, that hurt me, because I'm like, it hurted me / it made me feel the type of way, because I was like, it was a little moment. I texted him that, like, you know, I said, I always gonna love you, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, he don't call me dad. It's cool though, because, you know what I'm saying, I gotta earn that. You know what I'm saying? Even if he don't ever call me that, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's not a disrespectful name, I'm getting called, you can call me whatever. It's cool, because I'm that type of dad. I'm cool like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you. Like, you want to play the game with me all day? That's what we do. I play the game with you. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughters. Y'all want to play with the Barbies? I'm gonna play with y'all. Y'all want to go to the park? I'm gonna play with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to paint daddy nails? Y'all can paint daddy nails. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing you can't get back at time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money is not all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all now, like, yeah, at a young age it's good, but think about the future. You just come around only when you're trying to give money or something to a child. A child just gonna look at you as an ATM. You know what I'm saying? And as the years go on, you know what I'm saying, what if you in the bind, you can't get what that person asked for, then that person gonna feel some type of way about you because you didn't get what they asked for. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like we should always teach our kids, you know what I'm saying, it's okay to not have something. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go without this. Teach them, you know, we can survive without Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach them all that. I mean, a lot of people say that they would never have their children struggle the way that they did back in the day. I mean, yeah, I respect that. And I 110% agree with that. But at sometimes when you struggling, you can at least explain it and talk to your kids and let them know, hey, you know what I'm saying, get out that phone, go do something. You know, put them in a sport if they're not in sports. If y'all need somebody to train y'all kids, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Hit my inbox. You know what I'm saying? Or contact somebody, like, or it's a million ways to get in touch with me. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, anything. I train kids still. It's just whenever they call me, I go. From now on, I just train my kids. That's it. You know what I'm saying? By the stuff that happened in the past. But like, you know, I started training the kids back in the day because none of my kids was in my life. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only reason why I started training, so I could get closer to kids, you know. So when my kids do come around, I know how to be there for them, you know, comfort them, strengthen them, you know, pray for them and stuff like that. Like, my kids could tell you right now, before y'all eat, y'all praying. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all go to sleep, y'all praying. Manners is big. Respect is big. I don't play by respect. Like, and like, I try to toughen up all my girls. I try to toughen up my girls as much as I can, because at the end of the day, daddy not always gonna be here. So I'ma train my girls to, like, you know, you could do so much by yourself. Y'all not even gonna need no man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could get one when y'all choose to, and y'all feel like the time is right. But right now, y'all gonna focus on y'all books. You know what I'm saying? And graduate. But you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, daddy didn't graduate. You know what I'm saying? Because of situations that I made that caused for me not to graduate. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still educated. And you know, I still got my life together. I always kept a job. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my kids what it's like to save your money. You know what I'm saying? Buying nice things is cool, but you got to think about it. The stuff that you buying in life, is that going to help you in the future? You know what I'm saying? And y'all, we eating all this unhealthy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not good for our insides. That's why half of the time some people be drowsy, sleepy. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like, because the stuff that we feed now, stuff that we feed our kids, I try to make sure my kids stay healthy and not eat all that junk. You know what I'm saying? Exercise with them, work out with them, catch up from lost times, because they know for a fact that anything they want, daddy gonna get. I'm not that no type of father, but like, if I feel like you overdoing it, then I cut it short, like, you know. But I just want to be there more for my kids than what I am right now. Like, so I beg all my kids' mothers. I know 2 of them gonna see this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't gotta really. I'm that type of father. Like, y'all don't have to do everything by yourself. And I didn't say this for 9 years straight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to do everything by yourself. Y'all chose to do everything by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask so many times to help out on situations, but I just got told that they was good, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I ain't gonna get to the details of other situations, but you know what I'm saying? I respect all my kids' mother the same. You know what I'm saying? Despite what happened in the past, as long as my kids staying healthy and safe and got fresh air in their lungs to breathe each and every day, I'm okay with it, you know? I just feel like any father that's actually trying and willing and doing what's right in the sight of God, not out here in the streets selling no drugs or ever put their hands on their kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything negative that or really force you to not be around your child, shouldn't be around a child. But like, fathers that really trying out here and really doing everything they can to be there for their child, working to help to provide for them, reaching out, you know what I'm saying? Despite how long they go without communicating. I mean, whenever that child calls for that parent and that parent there, anything shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to be that father when my kids pick up the phone. Hey, Dad, I'm having a bad day right now. Can you come get me? Yeah, of course. Boom, I'm coming. Hey, Dad, can you bring Gatorades for the team? We want Gatorade so we could drink when we thirsty. Okay, bet. How many y'all want? Okay, boom. I'm gonna get that for y'all. Hey, Dad, get us a case of water. Okay, how many of y'all on the team? 12? I bet I'm gonna get a 20. Everybody could get 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's the type of father I am. I bring donuts to my kids' school. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm really that type of father. Like, for the people that know me. You know what I'm saying? For the people that know me. A lot of people get on the internet and really be with all this capping, like they really care for their kids. You know what I'm saying? But that, like, to me, like, I'm gonna be honest, half of that stuff, man, that be cap, bro. They just do that stuff for likes and views. You know what I'm saying? I got told that back in the day when my kids was first born, because my kids look like twins. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know my kids, Danae and Malik, everybody say they look alike. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day when they was younger, they really looked like twins. So everybody was like, I was posting my kids for clout, which I wasn't. But long story short, but like, yeah, I'm really that type of father. Like, I would be at every sideline game. I don't know about all the yelling stuff, because, you know, I still be shy, like walking into my kid games, you know what I'm saying, and having a lot of people. I still be like shy of the crowd, you know what I'm saying. But I'll do anything for my kids to make them smile. Like, long as my kid know I'm there to support him or her, I'ma be there. It don't matter if I gotta travel to Biloxi, which I did before, to help to help support my daughter, son, or anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'ma come. Long as I'm being respected, I'ma come. Long as you show me that you want me to come, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't let work get too much involved with your family. Like, even if I know half of the people, y'all kids live with y'all, stuff like that. So y'all like, oh, I can't take all work, man. You gotta make a way around that stuff, because they got kids that be at school, you know, that be so sad that they ain't got a father there, mother, grandma, or anything. They just be sitting there crying, you know what I'm saying? And they think about it. They got a friend that they met your child. They met your child at school. Y'all best friends, playing every single day. That's the child's best friend. Next thing you know, they got an activity coming to school that your child friend ain't got a parent to attend. Now your child all sad and stuff like that. So what you gonna do? Ask yourself, what you really gonna do in that situation? Is you gonna tell that child come with you, that you're gonna be the parent that day, or you just gonna be like, it's okay, your parent gonna come next time, No. Once a child becomes friends with your child, that should be your friend as well. Get to learning them. Make sure that's the right friend for your child. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about your child think that's good company to keep around them just because they played a game together or was in some type of sport together, they related or anything. Y'all get what I'm saying? But because at the end of the day, you gotta know all these nowadays in this generation, you gotta know all these kids' flaws. When they're mad, when things going good in their life, when things going bad in their life, you need to know how they gonna react on that situation, because at the end of the day, anything can happen behind closed doors that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and by this generation here, people listening to curse words like it's a freaking nighttime story getting read to them, you know, and they memorize that so much, but when they get in class, they get to struggling, you know what I'm saying? Then the parent get all mad at the child, like, oh, you should know this, I blame the parents, because y'all got them all on TikTok doing all these old silly dances, cursing whenever they want to. Hey, say this curse word right here, just do it one time, come on now. Now that one time go turn to another time and another time and another time, and a ripple effect. That's why I say, man, like, we gotta do better as parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just labeling other people, I'm talking about everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Get them cell phones out them kids' hands. Put them kids in sports. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel like it's too much to pay for a trainer, holler at me. We can work something out. Everything is not about money. Everything is not about money. I'll train any kid in the Tri-Parish for free. You know what I'm saying? It's just a simple fact that my time been wasted so much. That's why I put a fee on it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to help any kid out that I need to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk to kids on a daily to check on them, ask them how they doing, motivate them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they keep going. Like, a lot of people, I didn't say it like a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? One time they had this guy bashing his baby mama on Facebook. Next thing you know, she said, see you in child support court next month. So I immediately went in his inbox and told him, like, bro, don't do that. Delete all them messages. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what nobody say. They could call you weak. They could call you stupid, all that. Man, child support is not no joke, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on child support for 2 of my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I regret being on that shit every day, excuse my language, because I do for my kids and I support them each and every day for the remainder of my life. I will support them, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, when you put a child on child support, that's just, when you put a parent on child support, that's just like you saying F the father situation, because what if that father get in a situation that he can't pay the child support people? Now that father got to go do jail time, and he away from spending time from his child. Now they not about to spare you, and what I mean by spare, they not gonna take it easy on you just because you in jail. That money just gonna keep on rolling over. Now you getting out of jail with no job, with a freaking stack of child support payments that's overdue, that you got to go back and pay for just because your BM put you on because you wasn't carrying load. Like, I'm talking for the fathers that actually doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, and that for their kids, supporting their kids, like myself. I do anything my kids ask for. I buy them anything they ask for. I spend more time with my kids. Like, man, it's crazy, bro. They could any of my kids could tell you, bro. The ones that's actually around, they could tell you. It's never a dull moment when we out and about. You know what I'm saying? We don't go out and about a lot, you know, because I work a lot and I'll be tired. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But when it's time to have fun, they know who the number one supporter and dad is, bro. It's me. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some fun. You wanna race 10 times? Let's go back to back. I ain't tired. You wanna play freeze tag? You wanna play it? You wanna play one-on-one basketball? You wanna play one-on-one football? Catch? You know what I'm saying? Court wheels, backhand springs, all that stuff. We can do all that. Anything to make my kids smile and feel welcome, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how every father should be. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even for these fathers that's out there that's taking care of other mothers' kids. Like, y'all can't show favoritism to them as well. Like, y'all treat them bad and then want to treat y'all kids good. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because once that child get to acting up, then that parent, like, oh, that person don't want to listen to me. Why that person don't want to listen to me? Because you disrespected them the whole entire time. You mistreated them. You know what I'm saying? You show favoritism. You think those kids gonna forget that? Just because just because kids don't speak on situations that's going on or the way that people treating them in their life, that don't mean they don't think about that stuff, bro. That's why I say it's not nice to clown nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what they got on or what they going through, or, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Just try to be there for that kid. I guarantee you their behavior and everything just changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put them in an activity that you think they'll be good at, and I guarantee you their whole demeanor gonna change. Like, you know, I didn't see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I love talking to the kids, because at the end of the day, it can have a kid that been going through it their whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? And they just was waiting. Oh, I'm turning. Excuse me, y'all. They have a kid and they've been going through it. Oh, Lord, excuse me. They've been going through it their whole entire life, and they just waiting for that one person to come along and make them feel better and welcome and respected, because they not getting that type of love at home. And then next thing you know, they get the wilding out at school. Then the parent like, oh, I don't know why he act like that. Oh, I don't know why she act like that, because at home we don't do that. We good at home. Stop lying to the teachers, bro. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself. That's a lot of times why people don't be real to other people, because they can't be real with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that don't be the people making that decision, that be the spirit that's in them. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. People be like, man, I don't know what I was thinking. Man, someone was just telling me to hit him. Someone was just telling me to do this, and there'd be negative things. That's the devil speaking to you. Ignore that. Just think about it. If it ain't right, it ain't right. You understand? You know what I'm saying? If it's not right in the sight of God, it's the devil talking to you. And always remember that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for you to tell somebody no. They wanna freaking go do some negativity, and you trying to change your life over. That happened to me so many times. So many people trying to pull me back into that life just because of the situations that they was going through, and I had to be the bigger man and, like, no, I'm not like that no more. I'm not bringing nothing from my past into my future. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, like, cause I know, even when I feel like people not watching me, I know they watching me, because the respect I have for people and to people, you know what I'm saying, and the motivation I give people, like, that's just something you're not gonna forget about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something you can't forget about. Like, I'm always gonna be here even when I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make these videos. So, you know what I'm saying, motivate people. Like, you know, never know who having a bad day, who going through this, who going through that. You know what I'm saying? And I know I get off subject a lot, you know, but I'm gonna get my point across with everything. But back to the child support thing, that's not something that you want to be proud of, because you gotta deal with the system for 18 years, bro. 18 years. When your child turn 18, then that's when you're gonna stop paying the state. You know what I'm saying? And half of the time, your child not even receiving that money. The parent keeping it and spending it for themselves. Real parents gonna spend that money on their child to make sure they got whatever they want / need. That's what the real child support for. Child support is, you don't put fathers on child support just because y'all had a failed relationship, or you don't got no job, so that's what you want your income to be. Like, I know people right now, to this day, I'm talking about right now, they probably even watch this video. And I ain't trying to talk down on people, because it's all positivity. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they use child support money to support them. It got kids that get checks in a month, that get checks every month, that their parents don't even let them receive it. You know what I'm saying? Then when you go to look at the kids look all tore up, no haircuts, you know what I'm saying? No nice clothes. You know what I'm saying? If they have something new, it'll be something that's like not important. A freaking hat or a freaking jacket. Man, what? Man, that's why I say, man, they really don't be meaning that when they say they love their kids and don't show favoritism, bro. That's why I say, bro, be there for your kids, bro. Be there for your kids, man. Don't sit in the house all day with them, because at the end of the day, that just make them, now I ain't gonna say don't want to be around you, but like, just know what to expect when they come over. And I'm talking about the kids that don't live with parents that got the kids that don't live with them type stuff. That's the only way I'm speaking. Parents that got the kids living with them, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming home a long day at work. I mean, just go in the room, play on the floor with them or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put on a TV show. Y'all watch together, get some popcorn. Hey, how was your day? Now, not one of my kids could tell you that I never asked them, how was their day? Or good morning, good afternoon, how you doing? You ate? I always make sure of that. And anytime my kids will tell me that they didn't or stuff like that, what you need? You don't need nothing? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm always asking my kids that, like, my son, me and my son first started back communicating, and I started to text him each and every morning. Good morning, bro. He started saying good morning back. Like, so I was like, the bond getting mutual. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to ask him, like, you ate? You sleep good? How was school? And he started questioning, like, why I always ask that every day, because he not used to nobody asking that. So, like, I had to, you know, get in tune with that, like, as in, hey, take it a little slow, my little, like, you know, in due time, he gonna understand why you asking that. You know, he never been asked that whole 9 years, so you gotta, it's gonna take time. So, you know, I start to slack her down off it, but I still check on him. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like, I go like a week without talking to him physically on the phone, I'm still shooting messages like, hey, I'm just checking on you. Good? Hey, good morning. Or I even send like a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my kids barely understand that, but it's gonna come to the point of time where they're gonna have to, you know, start praying and you know, starting to put their trust and faith in God, because they wouldn't have nothing they have today if it wasn't for the man above. And I appreciate that, man. Each and every day I open my eyes and I breathe. I pray for my kids each and every day. In the morning, noon, night, during the day. I talk to myself all the time about my kids. Like, what I'm going to tell them when we together. My future plans for my kids. Like, it's so much. I got a trust fund for all my kids. When daddy leave the earth, y'all go be good. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all go be good. You know what I'm saying? And I pray I live old to see all y'all graduate. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all achieve y'all goals. I want to see Malik. I want to see you in that NBA. You know what I'm saying? NFL. I don't care if it's both. The day I want to see you in the NBA, WNBA, or gymnastics thing, however that work. You know what I'm saying? But fate, same thing. Gymnastics, basketball, anything. You know, a shine. Anything my kids want, I'm trying to be there and support them. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna be that father that like people only think I come around just to give money, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just a halftime dad. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people, as I'll be posting my son, and a lot of people be like, you know, oh, I didn't know that was your son. All this, and I'll be like, yeah, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't in his life, but they ain't nobody business. You know what I'm saying? But mine's and the mother, so I don't be tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Malik Tabor, my son. Everybody should know that by now. I post him like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a simple fact that I don't like how people does that. Like it be like a new person every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care that people never told people that I'm his dad, but it's a shame that people was ashamed to you know, even say that was my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not that bad of a person just because of my past, you know? So like, no matter what somebody paint a picture of you about your past, you know what I'm saying? Always overcome that, you know what I'm saying? And show them that you could do great. Because if a person, I'm gonna tell y'all, give y'all one big old advice. When a person ain't got nothing bad to say about you, they go get to start making stuff up. I'm gonna say it one more time. If a person ain't got nothing bad to say about you, when they run out of bad things to say about you, they're going to start making up things. So be careful who you keep around. Be careful who you tell your business to. Because people will switch up stuff just to start the enemy, because miserable loves company. Always remember that. Another thing, like, you know, I don't look for no clarity when it's stuff dealing with my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no thank you for being there, thank you for doing this, thank you for, that's my job. Don't tell me thank me for doing my job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't look for clarity. Like, and like, I didn't win so many nights, like sleepless nights, crying, you know what I'm saying? Almost, you know, committed. I ain't, you know, y'all know, understand when I say that. Not saying this for attention, clout, or anything. Like, so many nights I done almost did that just because I didn't communicate with my kids, or I can't communicate with them. I'm reaching out to them and I ain't getting nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on phone calls that I never received. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on visits that I ain't never got and stuff like that. Like, it ate me up a lot. I done been told so much of things as a father. Like, I'm not something. I'm not shit. Never gonna be shit. Excuse my language. I'm a deadbeat. I'm a sometiming father. I don't be there for my kids. I show favoritism. All that negative stuff. I got my kids. People didn't put stuff in my kids' heads, and my kids said that they didn't love me no more. I got told they don't love me no more. I got told I'm not their child no more. So I done been told so much of stuff, like, you know. But as I look at myself today, you know what I'm saying, I done grown out of all that negativity. So like, sticks and stones didn't break my bones, but words could never hurt me. Because yeah, I mean, I was still young making all those decisions. Like, think about it. If we could go back in time and everybody that judged us, and we could go back and try to correct them, we would spend all day doing that, because it would have so much things. You know what? People is not perfect. So therefore, each and every day you should learn from your mistakes, like I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see my son Malik in maybe like 8 years in a period of time, like 8 long years. And I mean, I ran into him like about twice every now and then, but I wasn't allowed to associate because of some situations. But we ain't gonna get on that situation. But like, it was crazy. Like, I didn't went 8 years, and for one of my other childs, like 6 months, another 1 year. Like, I'm so used to it now. Like, I get threatened that if I don't do stuff that please my child mother, then I gotta suffer the consequences from my kids. Like, even though if I'm doing right, me and my kid communicating and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be on no negativity with none of my kids' mothers. You know, I'm big on respect. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like at the end of the day, any father that's trying, you know what I'm saying, and doing what's right in the sight of God should have a lot of respect given to him. You know what I'm saying? And like it shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts about any situation or second guessing about anything. If your child want to spend time with their father more than they spend time with you, as in the mother, then you should let that go on, because at the end of the day, maybe that child feel more comfortable with that father. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I don't blame her. I just don't like. It's a lot of things in my life that I don't like, you know what I'm saying? But I got to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And I just put it in God's hands. I don't stress myself no more about nothing. You know what I'm saying? If my kid's mother say I'm not going to see my kids, you know, it's going to make me sad. Trust me, it's going to hurt me. So any father that be out there talking about this and they don't care, and that's that big cap. Because if you truly love your kids deep down inside, that shit's going to eat you up each and every day that you don't talk to them second and minute. Just like they do me each and every day. If me and my kids talk one day and we don't talk the next day, I'm in my feelings like, dang, what I done did. Or what I done said. But the whole time, they done been taken from the communication stage with me, you know, to break that bond. Like, it's so much of things that's happening between me and my kids that I don't like right now. But, you know, at the end of the day, God gonna have the answer to all that, you know what I'm saying? And that just be negative spirits on people. So they have really fathers out here that don't give no F about their children, not doing nothing for their children. Cause see their children and wouldn't even approach them. Never bought nothing a day in their life. Never even swung them on a swing. Never even read them a book. Never even changed their diaper out here. And they get to see their kids more than fathers that's actually trying and begging to see their child. So I ask all these fathers out here that's not doing what they're supposed to do, and y'all about to get on child support, or already on child support and trying to get off, just do what's right in the sight of God. Put God first and pray on it. And I promise you, God gonna start opening doors for you that you never thought would happen. You just gotta be patient. It may take a few weeks, years, and all that. It took me like 9 years for my son to come back in my life. No lie, like 8 years, no cap. I prayed every single night. I pray things go all as well between me and my kid's mother, so I could spend more time with my kids and build the relation. What happened? God started opening the door. My boss at my job told me, he said, don't, because I used to go to work stressing a lot. I'm talking about like, I'll be mad at everybody going to work and not talking to nobody. So when like people see me not talking, they'll be like, oh, something wrong with Marlo. Cause like everywhere I go, I'm the class clown. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make everybody day. I can say one joke make you laugh, and you could be laughing for the rest of the day. Every time you see me, you go think of me making you laugh. And when you mad, I'm gonna make you feel better. So therefore, if I approach you with a mad face or anything, that just go to show that something be wrong with me. 9 times out of 10, it really be situations between me and my kids, because I try to be there so much and then I can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's what eats me up and make me so aggressive to people. Like, a person could have done something to me about me and my kids today, and like it could be over with. Then when I see, then like I'll be mad at something else, like a few days later or a week later, that'll pop back in my head. So I make something so little so big, and people be wondering like why I make something so little so big, stuff like that. That's like the reason why, because of that situation. Like, a lot of stuff replay back in my head on what's going on and what happened in my life, you know what I'm saying? But everything is gonna get better each and every day as the time goes on, you know? So I just put God first each and every day. And I talk to him, and he opened up a lot of doors for me. He answered me every time I call on him. I don't just call on him when I need him. I call on him when I'm doing good in life. Even when I don't need nothing, I'm calling on you. And I try to pull closer to him each and every day. You know what I'm saying? So like, I should urge all the fathers that's out there, man, please spend time with your kids. Read them a book. You know what I'm saying? Get them phones out their hand. You don't have to record every single thing you do with your kids to show the world that you actually love your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of fathers like that too. Like a lot of people may say, I video a lot. And I used to because I'm catching up on lost times. Like, you know, I ain't seen my son in 8 years. So each and every basketball game that he got, I'ma go to and video the whole entire game. So when dad is not here no more, or you want to improve, hey, go back and watch that film. And no kid watching no film at 9 years old. I try to tell my son that a lot. You way more advanced. Like, I never sat there and threw the football with my son, none of that stuff. Like, we played basketball together, 2-on-2, stuff like that. But that was amazing as hell. I ain't even lying. Wish we could replay that day back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really done nothing else but that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, a few months ago. But at the end of the day, I just wish that I was there to teach him more at basketball, because I see so much that he needs improving to make him more stronger at his game. But I promise you that once he allowed me to train him and be there for him actually, physically, and I promise you that we ain't gonna take no days off. Like, you miss a lot, we ain't going in the house until you make 5 in a row. You shooting 100 shots a day. I don't care if the street lights on, we getting shot up. We running around the block, we running stadiums, you know. We go and watch high school games, we catch one college game, watch film, see that point guard, see what that point guard do. Even for my daughter, we could go watch the girls game, you know what I'm saying? And practice on what they doing, and, you know, learn stuff for them. And I'll tell them, see what they doing, see when somebody come guard you like that, like, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I just pray that I get that much chance with all my kids, not just my son. You know what I'm saying? I love all of y'all to death, and they ain't gonna never change. But and again, I'm gonna leave y'all here with this. Please, 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 fathers, mothers, stop holding grudges to y'all child's father, and fathers, stop holding grudges to y'all mothers for stuff they did in the past that y'all can't seem to get over. Come on. It's okay. Just let that stuff go. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really love y'all kids, y'all gonna do it. Y'all gonna put y'all pride to the side and beat up for those kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, why let them kids see y'all arguing? Then they're gonna think it's okay to talk back to you. That's where all of it comes from. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be there for our kids, y'all. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and we not here no more, then a lot of people gonna be holding regrets and saying that they should have done this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I regret a lot of things in my past, and each and every day as I grow, you know, I don't let a lot of stuff get to me no more. Like, people could call me anything they want, scary, fake, deadbeat, anything. Like, now it's not gonna hurt me, because I've been through it so much, been told it so much. So now I just look at it like, hey, okay, it's cool, shake it off. Because now I guarantee you, anybody that's in my past, you okay? Anybody that's in my past or like said something negative to me, or did some negative thing to me, or just praying on my downfall, period. You know, they I guarantee you that they're eating their words right now. I guarantee you, I'm doing amazing. Got my own home, own vehicle. I've been keeping a job since 2017. Most people can't even keep a job for a year. I've been working at the same job for freaking 4 years. About to be 5 years in July, you know? And that's another thing. Encourage your people that it's okay to work or not. You could take some days. It's okay to take some days off, but try to work more than you take off. If that makes sense, you know? But like I say, love your kids, be there for your kids, pray for your kids, stop showing favoritism, be truthful to your kids, let them know, you know, you don't gotta tell them every single thing, cause I know a lot of people may be like, oh, he's too young to understand, or she too young to understand, you know. So when it comes to a point in time, you have to have those sit downs with your kids before it snowball out of control. You know what I'm saying? And let your kids love whoever they feel like they want to love. Your child grow up and figure that they want to date another lady, then hey, so be it. You have no choice but to respect that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not right in the sight of God. That is a sin. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you just gotta communicate with your daughter and let them know that's not right in the sight of God and that is a sin. And then you pull up that Bible and you show her that scripture showing that that's a sin. And whichever way she feel about that, even thing for your son. If your son grow up and he want to date guys, you know what I'm saying? Just let them know as well. It's in the Bible and it is a sin. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that off your chest to telling them that it's a sin, and you tell them, and once they accept it and know that it's a sin and they continue to live by that, then God gonna deal with them, not you, because you didn't let the burden go already. So always remember that, y'all. Anything that's going on in y'all life, and a person that you know that there's something on your mind, and you like, man, I know that person cheating on that person or something negative. Then you like, something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of ways that you could explain that situation right there. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Be there for y'all kids, love y'all kids, be honest, truthful, pray for y'all kids. Stop showing favoritism, start showing up more for your kids, even your stepkids, you know what I'm saying? Stop holding grudges to fathers and mothers for failed relationships, or just because they moved on and just want to be single, or just moved on and want to sleep with multiple people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of negativity that's going on in this world right now, y'all. So please don't get sucked into it. You know what I'm saying? And stay mindful and truthful to everything. Let people prove their actions and not just word them out, because anybody can say they love you, but at the end of the day, when they're mad, will they still love you? If you cross them wrong, do they still love you? If you do something that triggers them, will they still love you? You know what I'm saying? If you get caught in a bind, and not just talking about jail, if you get stuck in a bind, can you call on them to help you? Just how you could call on them, just how they call on you to help them. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all truly be blessed. Thank y'all for watching and listening. And everybody that watched this video, I pray that y'all understand where I'm coming from. And y'all share this video. Make more other people feel my story. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, Dexter TV 8452. Love all my fans, love all my supporters, my family, my kids. Everybody that's watching this video, I love y'all and I respect y'all to the fullest. And I'm out, Dexter.